Welcome back to the newest changelog update for the 26th of March. Today includes some updates based on the quality of life poll number 83, including the ability to now get crabs as a Slayer task. You can take on ammonite, frost, rock, sand or swamp crabs for this task, and it's only given by Mash Navanica and Shelter. The Slayer cape has also been updated so that when it is used at Konar, it will now consider the location of the last task when offering a repeat assignment. Then you can now cast alchemy with the Explorer's Ring just by using items on it, and they've added a new dialogue option to receive another farming contract at the same tier as the one that you've just completed. They've added a seed pack reward to the tithe farm in exchange for points, and player tooltips will now show the base drain stats on all prayers. You can now also mouse over any fairy ring that you've unlocked on the world map to see its code, and Shades of Morton chests have been updated with clearer markings on top, making them more distinguishable. All skill guides will now also feature a new tab which provides an overview of what the skill is and the benefits of leveling it, and your game settings will now also be automatically adjusted based on your choice when asked on Tutorial Island, whether you're a beginner, experienced or returning player. Beginners will get a fresh guide interface with enhanced skill descriptions, returning players will have the settings just as they left them before, and experienced players will benefit from optimized defaults like hidden roofs, shift click to drop, PK skull prevention and a lot more. And then moving away from those poll related updates now onto the permanent Deadman world changes. First, they've removed the Elite Diary requirement for purchasing Elite Void. You can now simply upgrade your regular pieces to Elite Void pieces for 200 points each. They've also increased the rarity of charms and stopped players with Deadman protection from obtaining them. They added an option to change your respawn location to the GA, and all players can now use Chivalry, Rigor and Augury in permanent Deadman mode provided that they have the right requirements, regardless of their defense level. Trinkets will now turn to trinket dust upon death, similar to charms, and the old Deadman skulls as seen in Bounty Hunter have returned to the permanent Deadman. And a check has been added to prevent skull players from diving off the rowboat on Fossil Island. Then finally, the miscellaneous changes this week include that you will now get a direct message if a macroing or botting report that you submitted was actioned. There are now 45 more emotes that include the looping feature. Lore books and chambers in TOB will no longer drop once a player has read them, and logging out whilst in TOB or TOA while you have an escape crystal in your inventory will now consume that crystal and teleport you outside of the raid on login, preserving any hardcore Iron Man status that you might have. Aggie in Draenor Village has been updated with a make all interface for her red, yellow and blue dyes, and they fixed an issue where getting hit by another player's dual operation while using mystic cards would cause emote loop options to stop working until the player moved tiles. The Alchemist Amulet can no longer be purchased when the player has no space in their inventory, and they fixed an issue where quickly destroying the Orb of Oculus while activating the scry function could crash the client. And finally, getting saved by a Phoenix necklace no longer restores your sanity in a Whisperer fight. The PvP rota this week has moved to Period B. Worlds 390 and 569 are deactivated within this rota, and the PvP arena is using Zerker loadouts in ranked duels and tournaments this week. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week with another RuneScape update.